everyone and welcome back to the channel that knows nothing. I am Jem and let's get to it. So today we are diving into another thing that I've written. This actually was very close to making our school published book in uni. But it missed out by one spot, so someone was just ahead of me. But this is something, it's like kind of poetry. It's like slam poetry, but then I don't even like to call it that. It's kind of like what I would just call like ranting and ravings. Anyway, I was very proud of it, and I was like kind of like disappointed that I didn't get in, but I also was like super proud that I almost did. But that's just writing. Not everyone's going to love it, and you're not always going to get in. But anyway, I just thought I would share this with you just because it's a little bit different to what I have been showing you. This is like, what, the third one of it, but I just thought it'd be fun to share this one with you because I was quite proud of it. Love can find you. It can bend you, it can break you, change you, or make you. People always talk about being at the right place at the right time when they meet the person of their dreams. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time and in the wrong body when I met mine. Sometimes, a switch goes off in your head and it says, yes, you, the one I've been waiting for, but the one doesn't always want you back. I've known you 2 seconds, and that's all it took for you to break me. Her name was Lola. People always talk about how they can't breathe without their other person, the one that they love. They say that their whole body can't work without them. She was the one that made me think that I knew what love was, but loving women wasn't for her. Though the reason why we broke up wouldn't be known to me for another 3 years. My body was failing. Hers was still functioning. I was 16 and her name was Ava. People always talk and say that they look up across the room and their eyes met, like in those romantic movies, though I must have been seeing things, or there was something on my glasses. I took the plunge, I did everything. I drove 2 hours to see you, but it wasn't enough. You unfriended me, blocked my number, and told everyone I was a slut because I wouldn't give you what you wanted, sex. Her name was Annie. People say that they know what love is, and I thought I felt it with you. I think your best friend can be your soulmate too. You wanted more than what I could give, and we were broken, but we just didn't know it. I talked too much and walk all over you, and you were the one that said that we should end this friendship. They say if you're friends for 10 years that you're going to be friends for life, but 12 years was our limit. When I see you now, you act as if we never knew each other, right down to all the stupid things, like what was your favorite color. I wonder if it's still blue, but nothing hurts me more. Her name was June. People talk about cliches, and meeting you was the biggest one of all. We met at a party and helped each other avoid the people we didn't want to talk to. We didn't care about anyone else or what they were doing. We liked hiding in the corner. You made me laugh and I made you smile. I walked you home and then you kissed me. You are my biggest regret. I did nothing. I didn't message you, nor did I call. And now it's been a month and I wonder if you remember me at all. I was too shy and her name was Tony. People say that work romances don't work. You were the one that started it, and for once it wasn't me doing all the talking. You spoke and I listened. It was strange, but I knew that somewhere that this was right. I didn't mind not speaking. I liked the listening, but you went away and I'm not sure what he told you. Probably terrible things. You stopped talking and you started assuming. You believed everything that they had to say and you didn't believe me, the one person you should have listened to. Her name was Mary and I fell too quickly. People always say that love is easy, but not when the love is only felt from one side. I watched you from afar because I thought that was best. You found it weird because that someone liked you. You would talk to me, but only online, and when we saw each other in daylight, you pretended that you didn't know me, that I was only the girl that you liked, but you didn't like me. We both knew that was a lie. So instead of loving me, you forced yourself to love him, and I had to watch. Love isn't easy. Her name was Cleo. People talk about finding the one. They say that they just walk into your life. In this case, I walked into you. I smiled and blushed, and you shook it off with nothing but a wink. I wonder what it meant, or if it meant anything. To my heart it felt wrong, because I was supposed to love someone else, but the heart doesn't always know what it wants, and every time I saw you, you would wink. Sometimes it keeps me up, tossing and turning, because I will never know what we could have been. Her name was Jamie. People say that you can be a fool in love. I was. More than just once. You were the one that broke up with me, and yet here you are, messaging me, confusing every part of me, because you said that you didn't want to know me. I loved you when I was 16, but now I don't know. You fooled me once, and here you are, fooling me twice. I was the one that broke it off this time, because I didn't want to know you anymore, and once was enough. Her name was Ava. People talk about staying in touch, that the years don't matter. They do. I was 6 when I first met you. When I met you first, sorry. we were both new to school, and something told me that with us, those years wouldn't matter. As we skipped through the years of high school together, something changed. Your heart became twisted, and the girl I once knew was gone. A wicked thing was placed in your heart, and no matter how hard I tried to remove it, it was stuck there. So I decided I was the thing that needed to be removed. This haunts me, and her name was Katie. People say that love can surprise you, and you certainly did. You're not like the others, and I'm lying to myself because I liked you so much. I know that you would never break my heart like they did, or make me cry like they did, but I'm still hiding from you because I don't know any better when it comes to love, and I don't know what you and I even are. Falling in love with you came as easy as the stars each night. You're nothing like them, and my heart is still looking for their faults in you when I know there are none. Her name is Amy, and she's driving me crazy. Love can find you, it can bend you, it can break you, change you, or make you. So these, obviously these aren't people's real names. I changed them, and also I've made it so much more dramatic than what it actually was. There are some truth in these words, but because it's like fiction. It's like fictional poetry, basically. It's a lot more dramatized than that. And there's little jokes that I understand in here that I'm not going to tell you because that's way too personal. But I was really proud of this one. And honestly, I think I could write this again with a lot more detail in it, and a lot more of my failings in love and life. It's very sad. I am realizing that now, and I think I knew that at the time too, that it was really sad. This one is from high school. I know, some of them I'm just oh damn, I don't know who, at the time I probably knew who Mary was, but I don't know who Mary is now, but I definitely know who Cleo is in high school. And this one as well, I know who June is. That's a little joke to myself. And then this one, Ava, is the same Ava, down here. That's the same person. I hope that came through. I'm not sure if it did. But yeah, I remember writing this and being awfully angsty teenager. I think, it must have been in my second year I wrote this. But yeah, I'm proud of it. But I know it can be a lot better. And I could probably come back to it and add a few more of my other things that have happened to me. Gotta love. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Please like, subscribe, because it is always nice, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.